Hi, I'm Steve Sample with Bama Talk. Don't miss a single episode of Bama Talk Show, available now on iTunes, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app, and on the web at bigbrainsmedia.com.
It's a 24/7 update. This is for Thursday, the 6th of December. I'm James Spann, still looking at a big weather change early next week, but between now and then, the weather stays very mild. Let's take a look at some of the Skycam shots. You know the deal. These were captured during the pre-dawn hours around 5 o'clock. That's the Tuscaloosa Skycam. A lot of clouds around, but the weather is dry. Here's a look at the Birmingham Skycam looking south from the Daniel Building, and the Huntsville Skycam looking over toward the Space and Rocket Center. That nice trough down to the south will be moving southeast away from us. We got a zonal flow, and that's going to keep the cold air north of us for a few days. And accordingly, pretty mild. Those were 5 a.m. temps. Everybody between 50 and 58. 58's the warm spot there in Tuscaloosa. And around the nation, it's much colder over the northeast, but that air mass will be bypassing us. You can see the new surge of colder air up in Canada, and that will be affecting us early next week on Monday. Again, the nation very quiet. Fog over parts of southeast Texas. A few winter weather advisories up north, and that's about it. And there's the rain for the next 5 days. This carries us through Monday evening at 6 o'clock, and this is suggesting rain amounts of about 3/4 of an inch for the northwestern quarter of the state, with lighter amounts down to the south. And that sounds about right. We figure rain amounts early Monday, 1/2 inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch in spots, as you'll see. Let's take you on a day-by-day trip for the next 15 days. This is the GFS, the Global Forecast System, the 06Z run, valid at 12 noon today at 500 millibars, about 18,000 feet up. You can see the strong energy approaching Fort Myers, Florida, down to the south. But other than that, pretty quiet day. Mixture of clouds and sunshine, very mild. If the sun breaks out, we'll see low 70s, and I think we will. And again, we note that very cold air over the northeast, and notice how we're starting to see the cold air damming effect coming down the Appalachians. And then tomorrow, some of that might try and reach far east Alabama, some of the cities near the Georgia border, over Cherokee and Cleburne and Randolph counties. They might see a high in the upper 50s, but as you work your way west, it will be warmer. West Alabama, probably low 70s again. And again, a lot of clouds around, and I guess there could be a rogue shower, but the chance is so small, not worth mentioning at this point. There's Saturday as we kick off the weekend, and low 70s are likely. A lot of clouds around, and yes, there could be a shower somewhere, but they should be very widely spaced. Not a rainy day at all. And the exact same deal on Sunday. Showers possible, but not likely, and they should be very widely separated, very mild with low 70s, but ooh, look at the cold air coming down the pike. That's a 1,037 millibar high over Idaho. Now, let's go to Monday morning at 6 a.m. local time. Very strong trough, positive tilt over the plain states, good dynamic support. And there's your squall line in advance of the cold front coming through Monday morning. And the surface low is under 1,000 millibars, but it's actually in Canada near Windsor, Ontario, way north of here. So tornadoes should not be a problem. And considering the fact it's coming through during the early morning hours, stabilities will be limited. Inevitably, there'll be some gusty winds with these things, but I just say the severe weather threat is pretty low at this point. We'll watch things, but again, it's going to be a quick-hitting line of storms. And we'll go to Monday evening at 6 o'clock local time. The storms are gone. Cold air advection kicks in. 540 line down to about Huntsville. And what should happen is that we'll start off the day Monday in the 60s, like at 4 or 5 in the morning. The storms come through. We drop through the 50s during the day, and we could reach the 40s Monday afternoon, easily over North Alabama. A different kind of day, if you will. And there's Tuesday, and the high is near Memphis, and that'll be a cold morning. We should be in the 20s to start the day. It'll be kind of like a slap in the face after this recent warmth. The high Tuesday, the GFS is showing only 52. And remembering the strength of this air mass, how cold it is up north, we might have a hard time getting out of the 40s. Wednesday, I think, will be below freezing Wednesday morning. We warm up into the mid to upper 50s. And note the disturbance in the Gulf. And watch what happens. Let's go to Thursday of next week. Strong energy, and boom. Got a big surface low around Livingston and York with widespread rain. Wow, well, what if this were like January and we had really cold air in place? That could be a big snow for Nashville and places like that with that surface low position, but it'll be just rain, of course, with that. And we need the rain. That could be a good thing. And we note another 1,036 millibar high that's up on the Canadian border. All right, let's dig a little deeper into the month. Let's go to the 18th of December. Man, now that's a very deep trough west of the state, and by golly, that is a nasty, severe weather look. Thank goodness this is in the land of voodoo, which means it will probably vanish on the next run. But it's got a sub 1,000 millibar surface low near Jackson, Tennessee, with a big old batch of strong storms right on top of us. And then on the 19th, boom, it turns cold. Cold, snow flurries. That's that second pop of cold air we've talked about, and there's been very good consistency in this idea. Exactly how cold and how the transformation goes, we don't know that yet. And then the end of the forecast on the 21st, the air moderates a little bit and evidence of some rain coming in. And again, following that, we probably turn colder. So again, clearly, the latter half of December will not be as mild as the first week we've had here. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes on the blog. Next video here by 4 o'clock today. And don't forget to watch us on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 on the live stream or the television side. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.
Be sure to catch the next episode of Just Talking It Up on iTunes, Stitcher, your favorite podcast app, or on the web at bigbrainsmedia.com.
Hey, you forgot our names.
No.
You did. You forgot our names.
Don't be silly. I'm Janet, your Crash, see?
She's just like a goose. She wakes up in a new world every day.